Oke lur, masih bersama Dakum di sini di The Witcher 3 ya. Kita mau selesaikan beberapa quest, secondary quest ya. Seperti apa petualangannya di secondary quest bersama Dakum di Witcher 3? Ayo kita sama-sama berpetualang. Go, 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 go. Master Witcher, the Master Witcher. Of course, I am kill a monster. Jadi kita ke quest Priest ya, the fire gitu lah. Nah ini nih Eternal Fire. Kita mulai masuk ke telnya Eternal Fire ya.
Why do you priest?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. The wounded needed tending, refugees pastoral care.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done with that?
Took care of graves.
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive and pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you for all time, exclusively.
I don't take bribe.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you. 3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Sekali pukul. Kurang asem. Udah tahu ini questnya level rendah. Funeral price. Oke. Sini sudah selesai. Oke, di secondary quest lagi. Witch Hunter in Rivia. Oke, ini ya. Novigrad. Kalau lihat di map sini, apakah ada yang masih? Oh, ini masih tanda tanya nih. Kan? Tapi kita jangan dulu lah ya. Oke, kita ke sini nih. Samarian Partition Hideout. Oke, kita ke Hinhold untuk tele. Ada sesuatu di atas. Roti, kirain apa. Woi. Oke, kita ke sini.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
Pengen ketemu lagi sama si Tris atau setidaknya sama si Yen lah, si Yennefer gitu, biar kita bisa bernostalgia lagi. Apa ini? Talk to the Witcher Hunter.
Commander is full of monsters and traps. Dragged out 4 wounded. and there's near a dozen corpses still down
Chest
there.
completely crushed. Ribs must have pierced the lungs.
That's what we'll do.
Anjir kebakar.
Having trouble?
Nothing fucking but one ploughing trouble after the other.
What's it to you? Who are you?
Trouble
A
solver.
means to solve your troubles. Radovid sent me.
No, it's you. Been waiting for you.
Okay.
Don't exactly sound delighted.
Would you expect us to? We've done half the work. Now you show up and take all the glory.
Word was you hadn't been able to get inside.
Till yesterday, when we found this. Doesn't look like much, but it's got power of some sort. Opens the entrance.
Give me that.
Great. I'll take that now if you don't mind.
Here, choke on it, you twit.
Key to Philippa Elhat hideout. Okay.
What can I expect to find inside?
Everything, anything. It's an old elven temple, the witch Eilhart turned into a hideout. Look at him. Fell into some magic trap, then monsters attacked him. Barely got out alive.
Any of your men still down there?
Dozen or so went in. They's all that came out. Rest are probably dead.
Think Philippa's still inside?
That we don't know. Only certain thing is she was there at some point.
Certain? How's that?
We've been
that?
after her since Lochmuin. Poking out her eyes weren't enough. Radovid should have gutted her there and then. As it is, she turned into an owl and fled. Flew across Kedwin and Redania, then tucked herself away here.
Oke, kita cek apakah ada si Philippa di sini.
Time I saw her, Philippa's still in there.
Don't count on anyone going in to retrieve your corpse.
Job. What do you reckon? Think you'll find something?
That cutthroat.
Not in your life.
Certainly is a witch.
Oh, flesh charred to the bone in places.
Oh!
What?
Heathen.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Malah pakai dragon. Tadi dapat apa sih kita? Ini ya. Key to Philippa hideout yang bisa dipakai. Oke, nggak bisa dipakai.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Formula cat eye.
Gotta be some mechanism that opens this door. Missing one tile. Perfect hideout. For an owl, be a bit harder for me to move around.
Wow. bisa
Portals. Great. Children's probably messed with them. Works. Who would have thought portals remix? My stomach turns edge frayed. This is an owl feather.
Kenapa kok dragon? Kok kayu nggak ada di kita? Oh ini. Pantesan tidak ada.
Neckers.
Wih,
Like this.
makers. Gak dikasih tahu ada necker di sini. Oh, necker itu ogroid kalau nggak salah ya. Ogroid dia. Kus, Profanoid relic, necrophage, wish, elementa, hangman, ogroid. Kita cek necker. Bukan. Necrophage. Bukan necrophage dia. Vampire. Draconoid bukan. Botchling. Elementa pasti bukan. Insectoid bukan. Ogroid bukan. Relic. Spectre bukan. Vampire bukan. Asem dia termasuk apa? Mokat kau.
Damn, inactive. Maybe I can start it out.
Oh, ini apa?
A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Aksi. Win, Ibni, Yarden, Arad.
Should work now.
Arad.
Activate the portal.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Masih ada yang hidup.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You that Witcher the king was supposed to send?
Guessed
Yes.
it. You should know by now how dangerous this place is. I'll wait up above with the others.
Not a chance. Those cowards ran at the first whipper monsters. I made a stiffer stuff. Besides, something big's set to happen here. I just know it. I learn what it is. Radovid will appreciate it. King will promote me. Maybe even give me a medal.
What's the big event that's supposed to happen?
Don't know the details, but I came across Philippa Eilhart's notes. Mentioned Ida Emian, Margarita Low Antille, Francesca Finderbear, and Frangela Vigo.
Frangela
As I see
Vigo.
it, they aim to meet here.
Let's meet here.
Think Philippa's still here?
Can't rightly know. Sure, we searched a few caverns, but hidden nooks abound. If someone wanted to hide in here, they could easily.
Let's get you out of here.
Told you already, no chance. Besides, the teleport's power cell. I broke it off. We have to wait till they come for us. Got no choice.
Nobody's gonna come for us. Give me the crystal. I'll get us out of here.
But the monsters?
I'll defend you.
What if you can't?
What if you can behave?
Be a good little hunter and give me the crystal.
I am a good little hunter. There you go.
Power cell. Yang berdas. Level pilih Pak.
Interesting. Philippa dumped some woman for Dijkstra. Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Ini ya portalnya.
Activated. Must have been
Kurang
a laboratory.
asem.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Polymorphin, apa itu polymorphin? Saya kurang paham. Belum ke sana. Di sini ada ruangan kecil ke bawah ya. Saya nggak tahu itu apa. Tapi kita save dulu.
A tunnel. Wonder where it leads.
Power cell. Kurang asem, ini neker semua. Power cell. Ya, kita butuh power cell. Oke, nggak ada. Harus kita periksa satu-satu ini. Oke, tidak ada. apa ini? Menyeramkan. Ini kan kira dari sini.
The sentry, of course.
Dari situ kan. Sini dulu kita. Ini yang tadi. Enggak ada ifrit. Apa itu? Discourse one basilic no wyvern golem Elias harpies salmas kubi necrophage gold ignis ogroid ice relic, kayaknya relic ya. Oke, kita pakai, nggak tahu itu apa, kita pakai hangman venom aja. Oh, nggak bisa Ini samun ini udah habis. Mundas. Nah, ini siapa ini? Wih. Giant bro, Giant mah ogroid. Nah, ogroid kan neker juga bener. Necropage. Ogroid oil kita punya. Terus bukan. Ini dia. Kita kebakar. Fire elemental. Oh, bukan ogroid ini mah. Fire elemental, bro. Fire elemental ini apa sih? Sini apa?
Bed, table, a few chairs. Modest, but a home nonetheless. Agates. Kind Philip always wore around her neck. Except, where Are these covered in blood? She either fought someone or used them in her experiments. Blood-stained surgical instruments. Philippa operated on someone here. Notes. Charred almost completely. Can't read a thing. A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived.
Maybe one of the crystals survived.
Crystal from a megascope. Never
Okay.
chipped. What's this? Aniseed and birch bark. Powerful disinfectant.
Powerful disinfectant. Oke, nggak ada lagi.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Yuk kita hancurkan semua. Oke, di sini nggak ada apa-apa, tapi kok kita merinding ya? Asam sekali ini. Kita merinding, bro. Balik lagi. penyimpan kristalnya hancur. Oke.
You're alive.
Of course I'm alive.
Find anything?
Yeah, megascope crystal.
Dust, dirt, and a megascope crystal.
Whatever the hell that is. But good chance it's important. Hand it here. We'll see the king gets it.
Not gonna happen.
Forgetting yourself. Save your orders for your men.
As you wish. Grab him!
You're gonna make me wait.
No, you fucking win.
Come on.
I want him alive! Alive! Die!
Malah mau ngebunuh kita nih penjaga. Emang kurang ajar. Oke, selanjutnya kita ketemu si Radovic. Di sini. Oke.
This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State.
I want to see the
If that's the...
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Isleheart?
No, wasn't in her hideout, but I found this crystal there.
If I'd wanted a shiny bauble, I would have gone to a jeweler. You were to bring me Isleheart.
This is a megascope crystal. The mages you keep in prison should be able to extract something from it.
Yes. Oh, at last. They might prove useful. Not exactly what I expected, but... Very well. You've earned your pay. Now forgive me. I've affairs to which I must attend.
135 kecil banget, bro. Oke, sekarang kita ke secondary quest. Ini ya, 13. Blackbird. Itu mah di Nidas near collapse with north of Azerbaijan. Kabaret. Oke, ini dulu lah. Kita bermain-main dulu ya. Oh, ini untuk racing. Oke, itu dulu saja.
Oh.
She casts no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
It's the material world.
To be prepared
And
cheap
I'm a
whore
material
watered
bear.
down wine.
Hey! What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Oke. Why a cabaret?
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
What can I do?
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia.
Hmm.
That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zeracania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Fine.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my scenes. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Oke, kalau gitu sebelum ke sana kita simpan dulu harta karun kita di dalam stas kita. Oke, ini stas kita. Kita mau menyimpan rune. Mana rune? Sini ya. Oke, yang 5 armor piercing ini nih. Attack power 5 2 3 change to stun 3 2 3 2 3 3. Aduh, nggak ada yang 5 lagi. Nah, ini 5 Yarden. Ini 5 aksi. 5 Arad. Aksi 2 ini upgraded. Oke. Kemudian kita akan simpan beberapa ingredient kita. Terlalu berat, kita akan sort pakai weight. Inilah paling berat ya, 16. Kemudian ini dia 8. Ini kulit-kulitan ya, kita simpan kulit-kulitan. Pig hide, deer jang, ini apa, white deer, leather pelt, ini rabbit, fox hide. Pokoknya yang kulit-kulitan kita simpan. Nggak ada lagi ya, kulitnya tidak ada lagi. Oke, nggak ada. Yang paling banyak adalah yang paling berat. Kita sort dari weight betul. Forglet trophy, chicken sandwich. Ini buat nanti yang 80 vitality. Ini roti 50, 80. Cuman 2. Ini 6. 20. Wih, meat. Oke. Nah, biasanya ini kita butuh ini ya, elegan armor doublet. Nilfgaardian trouser. Kemudian ini hunting gown tuh. Oke.
Miserable and hungry.
What's he
The
schemed up
last
this time?
individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a...
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained...
Oh, get out!
What is going on?
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke?
Mhm.
Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right. Don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in...
Fan of yours?
Shady, those guys.
Puffed up fish bladders, specifically coin.
And the other?
Errol. Back in my...
What's this all about? Doing...
Exactly the ploughing opposite.
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. To pay off the debt. I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. The rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exact. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so...
I will help you.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you make
Zed?
big fish in the card pond? There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt.
No problem.
See you. A dangerous game. Oke, kita pinjam dulu.
What village are you from?
Sword, pinjam dulu pedang.
Got my eye on you.
Ini ke rumah. Bener nggak sih ini ngasih taunya? Oh iya, lebih jauh kalau misalnya. Kesini kita harus. Kesini juga bisa deh. Dan setelah ini kita selesaikan semua quest yang ada di sini lah ya. Oh iya kan, tambah jauh. Saya bilang juga apa? Set.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other, what?
Yes,
Dudu what?
precisely. I've told him. Bloodthirsty tyrant. Where?
Got a request.
My. Whatever, do you need that?
I don't know, but then...
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
Oke, kita ketemu sama si Dandelion di sana. Kabaret. Dia mau minjem duit.
Wars everywhere.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black.
Hey!
Economically.
Necessity. Racial hygiene. Drifter in from Temeria.
Why'd you give your food to that beggar? Because he was hungry. He wouldn't be hungry when he to find paid work.
Monstrosity. Go away.
Were he innocent, they would not have interrogated him. They don't wish to see you talking to riffraff.
Those hunters would burn a
After
rainbow.
dusk. Awesome. After dusk, bro.
I've got a cold.
After dusk itu apa sih?
Captured and
Aduh. Alah. After the dusk, setelah sore anjir. Setelah jam 3-an. Jam 3 sore. 3 PM. Nah, ini dia. Atau di bawah ya rumahnya ya? Enggak.
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat? Latest.
Asem ini kapan after the dash?
Two of you, sod off.
But Master Hunter, sir, we're not in no one's way. Not bothering us out.
You're bothering me. Git. We're both bothered.
Don't stare or I'll flog some man.
Calm down. Feigning crippled.
Stare any harder and your eyes will pop out. You've the
Don't mind
stench of
not
blood
touching
about
me.
you.
Nah, ini malah tukang cukur.
So,
I could go for some dumplings. You must get bored here.
You've the stench of blood about you. A hired killer. I wonder if he pays taxes.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Asem. Jam berapa ini after the dash? Nah, ternyata jam segitu.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Asem.
want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
That is
Are
all
you
your
serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andromask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Send me your purse, now.
Not so fast.
Oish.
Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Anjir, Avenger Crimson.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Oh, anjir.
Crimson Avenger!
Better than I thought.
Aduh.
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards.
Would he?
Anjir. Si dandelion. Asem banget anjir. Suwe. Ada kayak gitu sih dandelion.
You know how to disavow them.
None of you when I am. Suck a fine kettle of fish.
Elven blood, eh?
You go. They hate you too, Fatiguer.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
Hey, handsome.
He never given me nothing but floppy diddly. If you don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, you've got to have talent and character.
Below, di bawah. Kalau below asam, malah dia nggak ada di atas. In the morning, bilangnya in the morning. Nggak baca kita.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why you are asking me?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust up?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've no...
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine, let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this,
Who knows?
despite what people say about him,
Rationalis? Don't think
we
so.
Talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's Missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
You look fucking amazing. On top of it.
Kenapa lagi ini sama si Dandelion?
Telling you for the last time. Go away.
Elven blood, eh?
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Well, never.
No, Sidon come to the wrong place.
He
sells dumplings now.
Tough times.
It was the Tories'
Tough indeed.
And with a warranty.
Kita jual dulu barang.
What do you have on?
Redanian dump.
How do you know I'm
You too.
an elven sword expert?
Hattori.
Indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of...
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Oh, ini teh si Hattori.
Glad.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one.
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you.
Let me show you something. What is it?
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Waduh.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver, frequently.
Ernst van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a...
Is that how he did you in? Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a... But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone...
Those
Want me to help?
Just come with me to a meeting.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver
It's just... He did...
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a fan.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Ini di Crane of the Dock. Oke, a swordman dumpling. Ya, sebelum itu kita ke si Kehe dulu ya. Kita nggak bisa beli. Aduh, di lock lagi.
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here?
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I keep...
Priscilla started worrying about me?
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always...
No idea.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio...
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us.
Fine.
Ini kunci bukan.
Now where would she...
Not here. Not here. The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her up.
Whoa, slow down.
Shove your excuses up.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear.
All right.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're...
You said that? Well, get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel in...
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precluded.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position...
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my...
Suppose.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handle...
In negotiation. I've...
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance.
I'll go see Rotlick.
Really?
No, said that for the hell of it.
Portside.
Portside. Oke, kita ke Portside. Deket gak? Waduh. Ini. Dari kanan ke bawah.
looking for a bruising?
Woi, jual buku dulu kita. Ada banyak buku yang sudah kita baca. Oh, ada banyak ya. Oke.
Aye.
Let's see these books of you.
Oke, ini dia bukunya. 1226. Ternyata sedikit yang harganya. Oke, kita pause nih, play card masih kuning ya, kita pause. Oke, kita lanjut. Aduh, ini ngebantu si Dandelion bikin stadion. Bikin stadion.
From now on, assume your every move observed.
Looking for Rodlik.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Bad idea.
Oh.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Anjir.
Don't know how much.
Goblok. Kalah, cok.
Damn it! Can't hear a blasted thing!
Aduh, jauh. Oh, ini ada quest lagi. Anjir, di sini. Kalah barusan kita, ini lokasinya kecil ya, jadi susah bergeraknya. Lagi ada tukang ini. Obat play card. Oke, kita skip dulu, kita bisa main.
What is
Apa?
Poor lad could bleed to death.
You tracked many a monster. Would you sniff our friend out as well?
One.
Lead the way, Master.
Need some kind of lead first. Sewers. Should.
You try returning by sea, what with those accursed pirates.
Ini ada juga di Novigrad quest. Aduh, si ini lagi.
But you got it wrong.
Prepare
for battle. You shall not have it easy this time.
Brought friends?
No. No.
Is that so?
Yes. For you.
Go home.
You'd better go home. Get some sleep. Think things over tomorrow.
Wise words. Don't know about you two, but I'm feeling a bit sleepy.
Yeah.
We are done here. Oke, head. Oke, selesai. Ini ada merchant lagi, 2 lagi ya, kita coba sebelum kita ke sini. Hey.
Won't be easy to find mages in this mob.
Easier than you think. You just need to
Oh!
Or you can all go suck a devil.
Good days.
This manager for coins. Nice. I told you if that's how it's going to be, I'll start buying stock the Elsie. Oh, that should set her in place.
What's the merchandise?
How can I know?
I welcome.
You
may not remember,
lagi.
sir. And
Oke, bisa play shotgun ya, saya pause. Oke, kita lanjut. Kita sudah selesai dengan merchant di sini dan kita sudah mendapatkan kartu dari mereka, tapi bukan kartu unik ya, kartu biasa. Kalau kartu unik itu biasanya ada dikasih tahu gitu bahwa ini permainan untuk mendapatkan kartu unik. Lanjut, kita membantu si Dandelion. Oh, dia dibawa.
Seems you're a considerable sum in the road, but you shan't back out of the cafe. Have much of a choice.
You, Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art, at your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Okay.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford.
De Louverton is not just it. One debt more or less makes little difference, Dad.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage.
I will rest for you.
Listen.
Forgive me,
And go fetch him yourself.
If I show my
Okay, I will rest for you.
Let's do this.
Anjir.
You were that good?
Far from the worst.
Okay.
Giddy up.
Whoa. Oh, sweat. Punya kita stamina-nya sudah di-upgrade ya. Sudah sampai maksimum dan kita akan selalu menang dalam balapan kuda. Semoga saja. Si. Oke, kesini belok. Ya, dia ketinggal jauh. Menang kita.
Thank you.
Let's just say I liked.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligation.
Fine.
Oke. Sebelum ke sana, di sini kalau nggak salah ada quest untuk balapan ya. kalau nggak salah. Nah ini, nah Race the Great Memorial there to stop the mass of ceremonies for the Kingdom Race. Coba kita ini meditasi dulu.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Had you fill a fool's parsley, have you?
Oh, nggak bisa ya?
Yes. Why would a witcher come here?
Temeria will be
Nggak bisa, nggak bisa ternyata bro. Berarti kita harus tetap bantu si kabaret dulu ya. Kita harus bantu dulu kabaret sebelum kita balapan ternyata. Soalnya nggak bisa bro. Oh, ini tempat kuda. Oke. Gak bisa. Jadi harus beresin dulu karena si orangnya tuh sama.
Lollygagging. What are you looking at?
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must have... What about Rotlick? Did you...
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way...
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the play...
What about Coria?
We haven't. Premier will have the audience...
Guess everything's ready.
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour.
An hour.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Oke, kita udah bantu. Gladly.
Why not?
That's my boy.
Oke, kita nonton kabaret dia dulu.
The foreman mentioned he saw...
He's all right.
And...
Don't remember, why do you ask?
Can't say I remember. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Well. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Dandelion.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough.
Priscilla, another one for your collection?
No, she's its crowning...
glory.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you...
Oke, ini opening. Opening dia.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion. Priscilla, she's...
Apalagi anjir?
What? Speak, man.
She's badly been attacked. They took her to Valmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt?
Of course. Let's go.
Apalagi kenapa si polisi ada yang nyerang?
Gods. I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe
fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can...
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Okay.
Don't look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Look, a flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat, I...
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Anjir, si Pricilia mau tampil malah begini.
So,
bentar dulu.
Medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Kok jadi ke sini? Kok jadi ke situ questnya?
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me.
Waterhog. Oh.
now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder.
Take the ladder.
Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Oh, ini.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Oh, kita mau ngambil mata buat ngegantiin matanya si Pricilia ya.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Apa itu?
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor. His genitals, we ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Rather not share my conclusion.
Sorry. Rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel, who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer, delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue.
Drink. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the city.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Oke, kita mencari petunjuk kenapa si Pricilia sampai dibunuh. Corpse collector, geheng. Ada corpse collector.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more.
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Fool of family.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian? Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went...
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick.
Oke, nomor 1.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Pricilia? We shot a wench.
Hit him.
Oh, fucking hell. What was that for?
For everything.
For everything. Tonyok si Geralt. Terus banyak korban gitu di sini ya.
The black ones are chasing gorillas round the Cape Wind.
Ini the fire of church ini yang bikin kurang asem. Oh, asam. Oi. Ada kemana jalannya ini? Oh, ke depan sini. Ini pintu kan? Oke. Anjir, mokad, si asem. Malah mokad mau ngambil shortcut. Malah mokad, cuy.
Monsters must have run down.
Damn this weather. Stop scaring us decent folk.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit your stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming is...
You daft?
Got someone particular...
Sure as shite. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off it.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name.
What'll it be?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in deep.
'Twas like this. See the soot stains?
Talk to your neighbors.
Claim not.
Your brother have any...
'Twas Fabian who threatened... Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like me. Took to following one in particular.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery.
Fine. Need to...
Be my guest.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy, dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Oh.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
Mad? Lifelike, aren't they? Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told them. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temp.
Fine. Need to look around.
Be my guest.
bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting.
Is there any...
Aye.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city. Fine. Won't learn anything.
Oke, kita menginvestigasi di mana si Rivia dihajar.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Thank you.
Oh.
Talk to the coroner. Kenapa harus ke sana dulu?
Oh.
Oke, kita investigate dulu lah.
Awful pale.
Hey, handsome.
Grab him!
Fucking come on! Together now! Kill the horse!
Oh, come on!
Son of a whore! That's it.
Gotta get around him!
That's it, you're in for it!
Pathetic.
Together now! Kill the horse! Eye for an eye! I'll rip your mag off, mutant!
Think you'll get me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Bulls can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, what are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might...
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Yes.
I was looking to give up a good...
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. This didn't start yesterday.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns.
You...
Fred, I was looking, agreed to put...
Sorry to...
You could do work.
Take care. I gotta look around some...
Naturally.
Okay.
What do you want?
A brazier. This time of year? I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Kita aja nggak bisa ke sana ya.
No problem.
Oke.
Come on.
You're crying like my grandma.
No bread, no coins. All is sight.
Welcome, Master Witcher. Welcome, Master Witcher.
Hard finding work here, you know.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and von Gradstone...
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1240. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies.
How old's von Grad's? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Who's the victim list?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxford.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner. Hard to be fond of someone like that.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
I just told you. Till next time, Master.
Oke, kita akan bantu dia. Ternyata ada di sini. Derby.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind,
Oh!
Ada tragedi apa ini di Novigrad? Pembunuhan.
Baptism of fire. What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I let you in, you'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it.
Oh, Geralt, what a
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be... Please, follow me.
Cepat, ini serius.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seems sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the home books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Well, another freak.
We need to hurry.
Is it not uncomfortable? Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Nah, udah mokad ibunya.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Ih.
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
I'll break your bones!
Yeah, just the murder.
Die, mutants!
Oi, bukan saya yang ngebunuhnya, anjir.
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother!
I don't know. Too early to draw any conclusions. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but...
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this... And let her be the last victim. Please.
Waduh, gilaan dibunuhnya. Sampai diikat gitu.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. There it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Won't get away this time.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Oke, Sam ya. Stupid God, malah kita yang dijegal. Cardinal Sins. Dari mana nih yang terdekat? Adalah dari sini menuju ke atas. Oke.
Careful, you scab. This is Novigrad.
Biar staminanya cepat pulih ya kalau loncat gini tuh sambil lari ya, jadi nggak ada jeda buat dia jalan. Ini dia Bruxe. Apakah ini vampir? Lock.
Youth these days, harebrained all.
Oh.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
can see it in your face.
You mean me to grab another lass to join
What?
us?
Do not instruct them. Kayaknya ini vampire nih.
Black ones, Redanians, long as they pay and don't hit. Aren't you too old to be out walking?
Got me broke now.
I'm busy.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though, whole town will hear you in a minute.
No,
Yet again,
si
you disturb me,
ini.
and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure.
Anjir, pleasure, satisfaction, reflect.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how they end. You don't stop. Not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. To Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Aduh, itu. Leave her alone, can allow it.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Ini si Sweetin ini kita apain? Near the port. Kali aja kita butuh dia buat nanti ya. Ini kemana lagi? Pintu. Oi. Oh ini.
You're a vulgar one. Can see it in your face.
Lah.
Oh, you'd normally pay for that.
Anjir.
Keep to yourself. Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Kok malah miau sih dudul?
Son?
Oh, farewell.
So long.
Lihatlah lock. It is locked.
Where you going?
Wish. Oke. Waduh, 200 bro.
Really use a piss. Let's get my arse wet.
Ada apa sih ini sebetulnya? Siapa yang melakukan pembunuhan itu semua? Kejam bener dah, sebangke. Key require.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although you've not divined all, I see. Had you would have drawn your silver sword.
Who, what are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Wah, si kampret. You even have a motive.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat.
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
You're a sick fuck.
I never expected you to understand. You're a cynic and an opportunist. I sensed it from the start. Ah well, this conversation has grown unpleasant for both parties. We must move to the next item on the agenda.
On the agenda.
I last fought a Witcher 2 centuries ago. I do hope I remember how it's done.
And you? Have you faced one of us? No, you couldn't have. You would have survived.
Kurang asam. Vampire. Nah, ini dia. Vampire oil igni. Oke. Kita punya vampire oil tidak? Tidak punya ternyata, bangkai. Pakai igni ya. I will not even lose from you, you vampire stupid. Push. Push. Bakar. Wish. 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 Push. Kita bakar. Mokat kau. Assassin, wis diagram assassin. Kurang ajar ini, ternyata dia pembunuhnya. Oke, sampai sekian dulu. Kita sudah membunuh. Ternyata pembunuhan yang ada di Novigrad itu dilakukan oleh si vampire, yaitu katakan satu, katakan dua gameplay. Oh, pakai Yarden ya buat ini. Vampire Oil Devil Puffball. Oke, kalau begitu. Terima kasih yang sudah menyimak. Sampai ketemu di petualangan berikutnya. Ya, kita masih di Novigrad lah. Thank you, masih tetap bersama Dakrum.